Our next guest is David Coad. He's the author.
Behind the Theory is American author David Coad.
Focus Next is on the family. Joining us now is David Coad, author of the book To Raise Happy Kids, Put Your Marriage First.
Good to see you, sir. Perhaps parents have it wrong when they put their kids constantly first. Why so?
It runs contrary to parenting instincts, but in fact, I think we are doing more harm than good. In America, the big term is helicopter parenting.
I'm not going to have time because I need to stay with her.
So you have one parent that gloms onto the children and becomes best friends with the children. Now, in America, this is still seen as a child-friendly approach, a good approach. In my opinion, it couldn't be further from the truth. Kids and their demands seem really urgent, whereas our marriages are important, but not urgent. I think that a problem in your child is probably a wake-up call for your marriage. The first mistake is believing that the more attention we give our kids, the better they turn out. We're caught up now in trying to create these perfect trauma-free childhoods so our children grow up without trauma. It's impossible, it's exhausting, and it kills the marriage.
Myth number 2 is that fighting is bad in marriage. Are you suggesting that fighting is actually good in a marriage and can be healthy?
I think so, yeah. Many couples think that if they don't argue, then they don't have relationship problems. The real sneaky silent killer of marriage is our flight response. When we distance from our spouses, we throw ourselves into parenting, throw ourselves into our kid, that's the favorite. We also turn to our electronic screens, we avoid discussing tough topics, we shuttle our kids everywhere, we co-sleep with our kids, and then we make up all these great excuses for why we're never having sex anymore.
Now you have a third myth, which is make sure you have time for yourselves emotionally and make an appointment for sex, is what you say.
Yeah, we believe this crazy myth that sex has become optional in marriage. But they don't realize that 5 years from now, they're going to wake up, look across the pillow at their spouse, and realize that the flame has died, and then you either call your attorney and file for divorce or have an affair.
You've got us talking in the office this morning.
I was reading this aloud to my husband yesterday, the notes. I was like, and the BlackBerry is a marriage killer. Honey, put it down while I'm speaking.
We are here to hopefully help make your family stronger, and it begins with you.
Every parent wants their children to be happy and successful. What is the secret to that? My goodness me. Well, a new book in the United States has caused controversy.
Email us this morning. Let us know what you think about David's book. The book is To Raise Happy Kids, Put Your Marriage First.
Has been on the bestsellers list in the UK. It's climbing the charts.
You traveled 15 countries, studied over 50 families.
My message seems so counterculture at first glance. I think we may have taken democracy too far. The idea that a child has an equal vote or even veto power over the behavior of the family is not the way to go in the long term.
It may be difficult to find the time for each other, but if Michelle and Barack Obama can have date night once a week, I'm sure we can too, especially if it makes our kids do this.
I think the most important thing we can do as parents is present a great relationship to our kids that they can model for their future marriage. But the added bonus of that is if the parents have a great relationship, it lowers the stress and lowers the anxiety. Everybody wins.
Such great points. All the information is in the book. Again, it's called To Raise Happy Kids, Put Your Marriage First. A pleasure. Author David Coad here. You can pick it up at Amazon.com or at davidarthurcoad.com and in bookstores. Really good advice.